When you enter the Schoology Dashboard, the first thing that you will see will be your course dashboard. Later on, we will teach you how to modify the view that you see when you first log on. This portion of the video is going to talk to you about the navigation in the course. As you can see, at the top navigation, you have courses, groups, resources, a search bar. This is your app center, calendar, messages, notifications, and then this is where your account information is. And this is where you'll see your profile, your settings, and your subscriptions. So the first thing I'm going to take you to is I'm going to click Courses. On Courses, you will see any course that you are enrolled in. And you can also click here to see My Courses. And it will put it in a linear view. When you first log on to your course, you should have seen the training module that you were enrolled in, as well as your current courses that you teach that are in PowerSchool. There's no need for you to do anything to those courses right now, because next year, those courses may be different. So right now, your focus is going to just be on the Schoology training module that you are enrolled in. Under the Groups tab, you will see here if you have been invited to any groups or if you want to create a group. Under the Resources menu, this is where you can add in your personal resources. You're able to access your Google Drive as well, so you can still leave your items in your Google Drive and add them into your course shell or into your course. This is another place for you to put resources that you may not have in your Google Drive, or you want them to actually be embedded in the course. As you can see here, there's a personal drive, a public drive. So you can, everything that anyone has ever created and put in the public drive, you have access to. These are people who are in the Schoology organization, so from all over the world. You have resources from where you have created a group, and those resources can be housed here. We will talk more about these features when we go into the Resources module later on in the course. Your search bar, if you click on it, will just provide a search, and you can type in anything that you are looking for there. The App Center is a place that you can go in order to download apps or extensions, if you're familiar with Google Chrome, to your Schoology platform. All users currently have access to PowerSchool in the App Center. You will get more in-depth training on the App Center in a later module. Your calendar function can be used to showcase the things that you are doing in your class. We will actually teach you how to use the calendar function in more depth in a later module. Here you will see notifications that are either from Schoology, from the course that you're in, or if a student or another educator has emailed you using the Schoology platform. Here will be any request that you have. So if someone has asked you to join their course, you will see that request here. If someone has asked for you to connect with them, then you will see that there as well. I'm going to take you back to the main home page or landing page. So as you can see, we come back to the course dashboard. When you click recent activity, it gives you all the information or stream like it was in Google Classroom. So it has a comment from me that will be in each track, just explaining what that track module looks like. And then any posts that have been sent to me from Schoology. If we look at the bottom, I'm going to hide these tools, I apologize. If we look at the bottom of your navigation screen, or what they call the site footer, you will see English. If you click English, you can translate this page into Spanish. It does not translate things that you have put in yourself. So if you notice, my messages from Schoology translated into Spanish, but the things that I posted are only in English, the actual wording. So if you are a teacher who hosts English language learners, it would be beneficial for you to add in the English language teacher so they can help you make sure that those messages that you post here are able to be read by students and parents in another language. So I'm going to turn it back to English for the purpose of this video. You have the Support Center here, which is basically the Schoology Support Center. If you click on this, it will take you to their help area. Here is the Schoology blog, where you can learn more about Schoology products, and also as they update interesting things about the Schoology platform, they post them there. You can find the privacy policy and the terms of use. No matter where you are in Schoology, you will always see the top navigation pane. So now I'm going to click on a course so that we can talk about what the home page in your course looks like. So what you can see right now is what it looks like from the student point of view, because you are a student in this module. So you have 3 different areas of your home page. You've got the left navigation pane, you've got the center column, and you have reminders and upcoming. On the left-hand side of your navigation panel, you have materials, and here is where everything that you as the teacher or the teacher has posted in the center column. You have updates or your stream, where comments or announcements have been made. Here you will be able to see your grades for the different assignments. And you can also see what is graded and what is not graded. We will actually not be using the Mastery tab during the Schoology training modules, but each one of these navigational items will be explained in greater detail in the next module when we talk about creating your course shell. If you click on members, it shows you all the members in this module or this course. Here is where you can actually click on this person and add a connection. When you add a connection, it helps you be able to add those people to groups later on. It'll also give you brief information about this course. So the grading period for this course is professional development. what your students will see will be first 9 weeks, second 9 weeks, third 9 weeks, fourth 9 weeks. You can always click back here on what is called a breadcrumb because it leaves you a little piece of bread that you can follow back to. As of right now, this is all that you can see in this module. So if you click on to any of the hyperlinks, it will take you to that activity. As you can see, when I clicked on the arrow, it put in everything that is allowed under that folder. So under your resource folder, we will continue to add things that are beneficial to your learning throughout the course. So you may always keep up with that. Here is the ongoing discussion board that I talked about previously. This is where you can add in questions that you are unsure of where they go. They may not go under the folder where we have a discussion post earlier, or it may be a question of you saying, I saw this resource when I went to the Schoology blog. Could this be added to the resource folder? So this discussion board can be used by anyone in this group. So all you would need to do, just like if you use Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, you can type in your comment, you can add a file, you can add a link, you can add a resource, you can even add audio and video recordings. So I'm going to click back on my breadcrumb and go back to my home page. As you can see here on the right hand side, you can access any course that you are currently enrolled in. Here is where you see notifications. So you can decide what you want emailed to you. I would suggest that if you use the discussion board, you click course comments on updates, assignments, or discussions so that you are able to get the responses back from the discussion board. I would also suggest that you put in if you have material that course content is created, because that will let you know when the new training module has been released. Remember when I said that the training for Schoology could be self-paced or asynchronous. If you are working through the training module and you complete all of the assignments and assessments and you've made above an 80%, the next module will be opened for you. If you are in the beginner track and the moderators from the instructional technology team see that you are working on your own with limited support or help, you will be moved from the beginner track to the intermediate track so that you will have more freedom and access, and you'll be given a few more tips and tricks to continue to build your course. You will receive an email from someone on the instructional technology team saying that we've noticed that you're working at a quicker pace than what we are giving, and so we'd like to move you to the intermediate track. It will not happen without us having a discussion with you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, we would like for you to either email us here by creating a new message, and you can type in any of our names, get access to us. Or you can use your Petersburg email address to email instructionaltechnology@petersburg.k12.va.us.